the guy beside you. Tell me what's the most naughty thing about,
Naughty thing.
yes, about your friends.
Alright, sige. I'm gonna tell the truth.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell the truth. Alright. Actually, si Dan po, he's, we call him the king of one-liners.
Uh-huh.
Kasi for a reason na whenever, kunyari in a conversation, hindi yan nagsasalita. Pero maya-maya lang, pag nagsalita na siya, I mean, sa kanya yung tamang punchline, sa kanya yung pinakamasakit na salita, or parang, kunwari may binubuli kaming isa, mabibigla ka na lang na gano'n. So, but kidding aside, yung good factor about this dude is that he's very passionate. He's young, and yung whenever we perform together, and yung mga performances namin sa mall shows, talagang ramdam mo yung enthusiasm niya, and nakakatuwa to see kasi he came from a boy group, pero may mga ganun kasi na yung iba, pababa na, decrease na yung passion, pero sa kanya mas tinaas siya pa, and nakakatawa dahil he's the youngest, but he's the most passionate. I mean, for me, he's the most passionate when it comes to performing, and yung potential of this kid is like way up. I mean,
Okay.
right?
Dan, how would you describe Jack?
You know, Jack, he has a tendency to just out of nowhere start rhyming. He always just rhymes, and like sometimes he hears a little bit of song and he always dances like this.
Yeah, that's true.
That's Jack. That's Jack on a daily basis.
And the naughtiest thing you've noticed about Jack?
Usually when we go out of town, I'm the one that shares a hotel room with him.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys. Hello. I'm gonna give you guys a little story about what happened. Yeah. I'm
Go.
sharing a story.
Share your story.
So this one time, Jack, he goes to take a shower, right? And since I share the room with him, I wait for my turn. And when he's done and he's about to get changed, I enter the bathroom, and you know what I find inside the toilet?
Yes.
I find a t-shirt. It's inside of the toilet. Like, it's
Okay.
wet. Well, it was both, actually. It was a part of a t-shirt, and then the underwear was completely soaked, all the way in the bottom. He left it at the hotel. He didn't want to bring it back.
Okay. Thank
Dan, he
you.
wears
Jack?
underwear or boxer?
Jack, how would you describe Andrew?
Ever since I met Andrew, it's just like, I don't know, we'll just be staring at each other and I'll just start laughing out of nowhere. I don't know, every time I look at him, he just laughs. I don't know. The first time we had an acting workshop, we had an exercise, we had to stay silent for 1 minute, looking at each other. We never got through that because we laughed the entire time. So,
Okay. The naughtiest deed he has ever done?
let's see. You're always naughty, dude.
He's always naughty.
He's always naughty. Can't think of one.
Okay, and how would you describe Vitto?
Ito po si Vitto. Siya po kasi yung talagang pinakamatagal ko naging kaibigan po dito. Yung matagal lang yung magkaibigan. Si Vitto, sobrang hilig niya magpakita ng mga videos niya. Yung mga kunyari, sayo niya sa Showtime, gano'n. Kasi makikita, parang proud siya sa ginagawa niya na parang pinaghirapan ko to eh. Parang happy siya na pinapakita niya parang happy siya na pinapakita niya yung mga pinagpapaguran niya talaga. So yun si Vitto. Di ba hilig na magpakita ng mga video sa atin?
Naughty thing about Vitto?
Wala akong maisip eh.
Vitto, how would you describe Julian?
Julian, one word na lang bro. Very passionate. I do pala. Very passionate. He's good in his craft. Acting and dancing. What I see about him is marami siya na-inspire. Actually, isa na ako dun eh. Oh,
Ako din. Actually, pag nag-mall show po kami, diba syempre yung unang kakanta si Dan, si Jack, ako po, tapos si Vitto. Tapos pag si Julian ay mag-perform, no joke, lumalabas kami lahat, pinapurod po namin si Julian.
totoo.
Kasi sobrang bilib po talaga kami sa kanya mag-perform.
Yun.
How do you feel about that, Julian? Hearing them like you so much?
Siyempre nakaka-flatter. I mean, coming from these boys, so talagang, alam mo yun, hindi totoo. It's flattering and humbling actually kasi, alam mo yun, nanggaling kayo sa very, well-known people, well-known names sa industry, and ang sarap sa feeling lang. Yun yung support po eh. Yun yung na-workout namin na friendship na bago yan mag-perform talagang hina-hype namin yung bawat isa na, you need to do this, galingan mo, husayan mo, tapos pagbaba ng stage, talagang we pray before starting the show, tapos hanggang sa pagbabayan talagang support. I mean, nakakatuwa lang kasi it was that authentic, na hindi lang dahil sa pelikula kami nagsama-sama. May reason, and now we see the reason na we support each other. So.